Let's go to Mike from Ormond Beach. Mike, thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. How are you today?
Doing pretty good, Steve. Steve, I got into J&J a bunch of days ago when it was around 123, and we got that big spike up yesterday because of the earnings, and it seemed to have sold off, and now it looks like we're dipping into the gap. I had a sell order at like 132. I thought it might hit the previous swing high from a while back. What do you think?
So you got it a couple days ago. Was that like a couple days ago, July 16th, or before?
It was when it was trading around 123.
Okay. So, and when you got into this, you say you had a target of 132. At 132, you were out. That was your sell order that was in place.
Yeah.
So it was just a short-term trade out here.
Yeah, I thought maybe like in a week or so, it could possibly get up there and test that area.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a profit in this thing. It moved much higher yesterday, 12.8 million shares, and you're pulling back with light volume. There is nothing because it's trading inside the daily box out here, which means below 128.21. That would be a level you'd be looking at today. If it closes below the top of that box, 128.21, it would be normal. It would be natural to pull back to where it broke out, whether that's the beginning of the gap, which would be 126.10. Whether it's the bottom of the profile, 124.74, or whether it's Stevie's red line, it's not shown here, it's on another page of mine, is 125.80. A pullback on light volume to those areas would be natural. And so the question would be, so if that's the case and it's going to pull back to those areas, what would Mike do? What are you going to do if that's what's going to occur?
Well, as long as it won't violate the uptrend and it still at that point looks like it could get up to like around 132, I'd hang on for the ride.
Okay, so I'd say that at this stage here, your benchmark is you don't want to see this pull back with more than 7.3 million shares, and that's as it's moving into the July 16th area, the bottom of that profile. If it does, you probably still have a small profit. I'd likely say take that small profit at that stage. Here, it was just a trade. I'd say to the best of your ability, don't let a winner turn into a loser. You can always, if you bought a decent-sized chunk of shares out there, you can always take some profits now. You can wait till the end of the day, because if this does close above 128.21, that would be short-term bullish for sure. So it looks pretty good, but look, J&J could easily pull back, and right now I'd say 125.81 is not out of the question, and still remain bullish out there. All right, Mike?
Okay, and one other thing, too, is the webinar tomorrow, will that be archived?
So the way that it works for the webinar, you come over to the homepage of tfn.com, you sign up, and it's going to take you to the Ninja Trader webpage for signing up. You give your first name, your last name, and an email address. If you can't attend, because it's being hosted on their system and everything, all my charts and everything are already on their system. If you can't attend, then what they are supposed to do is send you a link so that you can watch the archive. But the folks at TFNN, we don't have any control of that. The last time I did a workshop for Ninja Trader was a couple of years ago, but that's the way that it's supposed to work out there, and I'm pretty sure that it will. But just you got to make sure that you sign up. If you're, just signing up and being a TFNN member or a newsletter subscriber member won't get you access to that email that would come from Ninja Trader.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Steve.
You bet. And best of luck with Johnson and Johnson, ticker symbol there, J&J. There was another question inside the den. LP